Knights are best in the center, where they can control up to 8 squares. Knights work well with queens and also do a good job blocking pawns.
There are few things as satisfying in chess as making a good move with the knight. Maybe it's because it's the only piece that can jump. Or maybe it's because with each new square the knight lands on, there are now 8 new squares of possibilities to consider. The knight is so full of potential, if you use it correctly, that is. In order to make the most of your knights, you will need to put them on squares where they have the most possibilities. Let's see what happens when you put a knight into the corner. How many squares can it move to? Right, only 2 squares. Now let's see the knight on the side of the board. How many squares now? That's right, only 4. And how many squares can the knight move to now that we've placed the piece in its favorite place, directly in the center? That's right, 8. The knight loves being in the center of the board where it can leap into action anywhere. And if you really are looking to maximize the knight, place the knight on the 6th rank, where it not only controls the center, but it also is eyeing the valuable pieces that are often found on the 8th rank, like the king. Look at how dangerous this knight is. Knights also work really well when used together with the queen. Together, they cover all of the potential black-king moves. Just look at this checkmating duo. One final point about the knight is this. The knight is usually the best blockader of an advanced enemy pawn. Rooks hate getting stuck in front of pawns, and bishops aren't that much better, but knights feel right at home blocking pawns. Now it's your turn to see if you know how to activate your knights.
Where is White's knight on b1 best placed? Look at that centralized knight. Great job. White's knight controls the e4 square and adds pressure to Black's pawn on d5. How can you activate the a3 knight and create a threat? Nicely done. White brings the knight toward the center and adds a third attacker to the e5 pawn. How can White use a knight to attack 3 important pieces at the same time? You got it! White does not get distracted by the checkmate threat and forks Black's king, queen, and rook. Now let's find the best way to capture Black's queen. Impressive knight play. Keep up the great work. Black's bishop and rooks want to become more active once the e6 pawn moves. What is White's best move in this position? Your positional skills are improving. White's knight enjoys a great central square and blockades the e6 pawn, preventing it from moving. Black is ready to play d2 and promote the pawn. How can White best defend against this dangerous pawn? Great defense. White's knight blockades the passed pawn and attacks Black's bishop on b3.